All right, everyone. So today I have a couple of other tips for you. First of all, I understand that some people are confused by all these files that you see up here when you log into your Google Drive. So I'll show you how to get that out of there. So you want to click on Settings on the gear up here, and you click on Settings, and then down here at the very bottom, it'll have something that says Suggestions. You want to uncheck that box and then click Done, and now you won't have any files up here. That's just your recently accessed files, so whatever you touched recently, that's what's going to be on there. Second thing that they wanted me to show you was the contact information form itself. As of right now, it automatically has a limit of 1 response per email. And we want to change that just in case someone wants to submit more than 1 entry. So when you go on here, this will be purple just like this, and you want to click it and make sure that it's not checked, and then you can just click Save, and that should be good. That way the student can submit more than 1 entry depending on how many they want to submit. They had some questions about this folder right here. So once you create a contact information form, and once you add the section where you require a file upload, it will automatically create one in your Google Drive where you're going to receive all the files that they upload. So once you go on here, it'll show you, okay, so there's a file upload section called entry form. So it'll create a folder called entry form. And then it'll do one for each category. If you, for whatever reason, don't have all 6 categories plus the entry form on here, then it means that you may have missed creating one of these as a file upload section. So make sure you check for that. The next thing you want to do is once you get something submitted, it'll go right here where it says responses on the form. So at the very top, you'll see a link that says responses. You'll click on that and then you'll see who's responded. So right now we just did a couple tests. So there's a reflections test 2020. So I'll click on it and I'll see what they responded with. So there's the email, there's the name, there's the ID number and the teacher, and then here's the files they uploaded. So a visual arts, and it'll show me what it is. So here is a picture that I just sent. If it loads, but it would open here. There you go. That's the one. Or a file that's music composition, for example. You'll get a MP3 or whatever file they have it as. You want to make sure that the student names the file, their last name, their first and last name, the school, and then the title of the work. If they don't do that, you are able to rename it later. And then here's the entry form. I just submitted a blank one just for test purposes, but you'll be able to see that. This should be filled out. Now, as I understand, you guys are gonna need this bottom part by itself. So the best way to do it, if you're using Windows, is to click the Windows key, which is the second key on the bottom left corner, right next to Control, right in between Control and Alt. You'll click that one, and then you'll click a key that's in the top right corner, right where the arrows are. You'll see at the very top there's one that's called Print Screen. You'll click on those two at the same time. It'll take a screenshot, and you can edit it right there and then. If you're using a Mac, you're going to have to do Shift Command and either 3 or 4. Shift Command 3 will let you just do the cross section, and that's really easy because then you would just highlight the part you need, and that's it. If you do Shift Command 4, it'll take a screenshot of the whole picture, and then you have to edit the part that you need. So I would recommend Shift Command 3. That's the one that usually works. Once you have all of that, it'll go into these folders. So I deleted everything that was in here, but technically, say someone uploads, Johnny uploads a photograph, right? So you go to photography, and you should see one that says Johnny. And then you'll go to entry forms, and then you should see Johnny's entry form. Once you have all of those, they told me that you're going to have to create 2 other folders. One that's called district level and one that's called judging. They're going to explain what each of them are, but I'm just going to show you how to do it. You're just going to right click on here, and once you right click, there's something that says new folder, and then you can create it, title it, whatever you want to title it. Once they're created, like I have it here, you'll have to create one you have to create one folder for each category. So you should have 6 in here. I don't know if they're counting special artists for this part specifically, so they'll tell all of you that stuff tonight. Once you open this, you're gonna have to copy the file from, say it was Johnny's submission. You'll go get it, bring it here, and you'll create number 1. You don't want to name it the name of the artist. You just want to name it number 1. And apparently you're gonna have a Excel sheet, and 1 is gonna be Johnny. Anyways, you'll go here and you'll paste the form, and you're gonna have to rename it. So it's gonna come with the name Johnny. So you want to go here, right click on it, on whichever one you want to rename, and it'll have the option right down here where it says rename, and you'll rename it number 1 like I did here. If you have any other questions, I know that you guys have a meeting tonight, so that should be able to help. If you do have any other questions, let Lorena know, and I'll try and explain it to you guys as well. Have a good one. Bye-bye.